Going to invite now the Chief Executive for SWAN Forum, Dr. Amir Cahn, to come and give an update on how SWAN is and where we are. He'll then invite you to enjoy tea. We ask that you be back in this room at 10:45. A round of applause, please, for Amir Cahn. Perhaps a bit more. He's paying for your lunch today.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying the event, feeling energized. It's really a pleasure to be back here. Our last Cape Town workshop was in 2024, just focused on smart metering. And this theme is much more broad, inclusive. So I want to give a shout out to our partners, Sia, who's our SWAN Africa visionary, and all the sponsors of today's event. My name is Amir Cahn. I'm the CEO of SWAN, the Smart Water Networks Forum. And today I'm just going to give a very brief overview of the organization and talk about some key resources to help people navigate the smart water journey. So for those of you unfamiliar, SWAN is a global nonprofit. We are the leading global hub for the smart water sector. We really bring together the entire ecosystem. You can see the people in this room, from water utilities, solution providers, regulators, engineering firms, researchers. And our goal is to be a central resource for smart water information, but also to accelerate the sector. So in short, transforming water together. I want to give a shout out to our SWAN Africa members. So if you see your logo here, if you could stand up. We've really grown since 2024, so shout out to all our SWAN Africa members. Thank you. And we really want to grow this figure, and as Sia will mention later, try to establish a SWAN Africa alliance. So in short, SWAN creates value through three key pillars. The first is education, really the what. So workshops such as this, webinars, inspiring sessions all over the world. The second is engagement, the who. So the formal, the informal networking, also industry partnerships. And lastly, the execution is the how. So the research reports, the different playbooks that we develop. We'll give a shout out to our smart metering playbook later. But this is really how you turn knowledge into impact. So I want to just go over one key aspect of education, which is going to fall into the roundtables later on. And this is the SWAN 5-layer model, how we define a smart water network. Because you can't look at smart water just as one technology, it's really an architecture. So the first layer is whatever utility has. It's the physical assets, the pumps, the valves, the reservoirs. When you start getting smart is your second layer, when you start measuring things like flow, pressure, water quality. This is where smart metering is as well. The third layer is how do you transmit all this information? So that's where you have technologies like IoT networks, radio, satellite. The fourth layer is when you start getting pretty intelligent. How do you visualize what's going on in your network? So there you have technologies like SCADA, GIS, dashboards. And the fifth layer, the most advanced layer, provides things like predictive analytics, real-time control. So it's really important to realize, and Dr. Sean Phillips said the same thing, you can't just jump to level 5, like talking about AI, with a very solid layer 2 and 3. And what we realized is that you can't just talk about the technology. You really have to look at it as a continuous process. So this is the SWAN circular framework, and this is what the roundtables are going to focus on later. And it shows that it's not just about the technology, but starting off with a strategic driver, working towards an outcome, and not just about what you can do, but how you integrate it with your people, your processes, creating value along the whole journey. So this model is really used as an industry standard around the world. Anglian Water in the UK, very advanced utility, uses this for all their investment decisions. So every time they want to adopt a new technology, they see where it sits in the SWAN 5 layers. We have a new adaptive data management group, and the goal of this group is to expand utility data management capabilities through three key streams in terms of data literacy, standardization, cybersecurity, and innovative business models. So we've already had some great calls on cybersecurity, regulatory compliance, how do you learn from smart water failures, and we want to focus on different Africa issues as well. And so one of our key objectives is to really help make sense of all the noise that's out there. There's a lot. And so what better way to do that than through AI? So we have our own AI search tool on our website called Lighthouse. You can ask it any question. If you're a non-member, you can ask one question a day. Members can ask as many as they want, such as, what is the value of AI in the water sector? So just to get the answers you want, and it just takes information from our website. Here are some practical reports that we've launched on topics like climate resilience, adaptive data management. We had a case study from Cahn from the city of Cape Town, but also on IT/OT convergence, digital twin maturity assessment. So lots of great ways to kind of upskill yourself. So if you like this event, our flagship event, it rotates every year. So this year it's in June in Tampa. If you want some warm weather, the theme is very timely, adapting your digital journey. So it's taking place June 2nd to 4th, and we're going to announce the agenda pretty soon. And lastly, if you're not part of the flock, now's a great time to join. Here are some of the global membership benefits which apply to anyone in your organization in terms of getting access to the different alliances, the different technical groups, learning from people from around the world. And Tertius is here in the back, and also Sia, so feel free to come talk to any of us. And I really hope you enjoy the rest of the event. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Amir. As he indicated, Tertius and Sia are all here for you to engage with during the break. Should you be considering joining SWAN, and as you can see, there are many, many benefits. The layers that he was talking about are going to be the topics for the roundtable discussion later. So do think about which level you'd like to slot in so that it can determine which table you're going to be joining. All right, we're going on a tea break now. We'll be back in this room at 10:45.